Fucking yes. Get in there, my son. Manchester United 4, Chelsea 0. Woo! So pleased with the victory there for Manchester United. Really am. 4-0. I would never ever have dreamed Manchester United would even get victory today at Old Trafford against Chelsea, but we managed to win 4-0. This has always been a fucking difficult team to beat for Manchester United. And although first half we weren't good enough, we have managed to get into half-time, winning 1-0. A Marcus Rashford penalty, which was well taken, definite penalty, no question marks about that. Wasn't overly confident going into the half-time. The team I thought he set up a decent team from what we've got. The back four picks it itself, and obviously the goalkeeper. The midfield was where I wasn't too sure what was going to happen, but playing Andreas Pereira in there, I had no problems with that, and I knew that Pogba and obviously McTominay were going to be there, and then it was just how the other forwards were going to line up as well. You had Jesse Lingard, you had Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford, who both played centrally today, and it managed to pay off. Chelsea did miss some good chances in that first half, hit the bar, hit the post. David had to pull off a few saves. They were the more dangerous team. Manchester United were pressing them into making mistakes as well. It was an open game, and getting in at 1-0 at half-time, absolutely fantastic for Manchester United, it really was. And then we went again, and when we finally did get that second goal, Chelsea tried to change it up, taking Ross Barkley off, bringing Christian Pulisic into the team, and then Manchester United getting that second goal. Great ball in from Andreas Pereira. Really pleased for him because he wasn't getting no game time much under Jose Mourinho. Young academy player, still only 23, putting in a fantastic cross into the box, and Anthony Martial finishing it off. Now, up till then, I thought Martial and Rashford pretty quiet, to be honest. Didn't do enough for me in this game. Then another goal, Paul Pogba, fantastic ball through Marcus Rashford centrally, 3-0. I was overjoyed then, 3-0. We then bring the man on, Dan James. Ooh, and this is the perfect time to bring Dan James on. When a team is looking to try and get back into a game, or as they'd completely fucking collapsed at 3-0, but they were pushing still to get back, get some kind of pride out of the game. You bring on a quick, fast winger like Dan James, and he gets himself a goal. It took a massive deflection. It wasn't going to go in otherwise, but it was on target, so who gives a fuck? And he celebrated like he knew it really meant something to be at Manchester United, and that is what it's all about. You're seeing when Manchester United went 2-0 up, Scott McTominay there in a huddle with all the players, loves playing for this club, and it is brilliant that we've got these players playing for the club. I had my reservations when we signed Dan James, but I did say that his pace could cause teams problems in the second half if you bring him on, and I think that's done so today a couple of times. He's one of someone got booked from him getting away from his man, but overall really pleased. I mean, they looked dodgy at the back. Kurt Zuma was fucking shocking today, giving away a penalty. Also a horrendous pass to Anthony Martial in the first half, which could have prevented another goal for Manchester United. But overall, really happy. Greenwood getting a cameo at the end along with Juan Mata from the substitutes bench. Didn't really get to see enough of Greenwood. That was the only problem. When we went 4-0 up, I would have brought Greenwood on a little bit earlier than he did, because he only got about 10 minutes, including stoppage time, or it might have been less than that. But overall, you can't argue with that. Just a shame that there wasn't a couple more, there wasn't Angel Gomez or someone on the substitutes bench as well. But the pleasing thing on the substitutes bench, there was no Phil Jones or Chris Smalling. Axel Tuanzebe was on the bench. Fucking hell, none of the Chuckle brothers either of them on the bench, which was amazing, because I'm hoping that Tuanzebe is the backup to Maguire and Lindelof this season, and I think Maguire, for that, I think it was the second goal, started it off at the back. Fantastic for Manchester United, and obviously Aaron Wan-Bissaka as well, a beast at the back. That has massively improved Manchester United. Only two in this from this show and showing of this game. Only 2 clean sheets at home last season in the league, and already one so far at Old Trafford this season. Them two are going to massively improve Manchester United's defence this season, and that is a massive upgrade. We are still thin, and there are problems. We could have definitely been going at the break at least 2-1 behind today, but you've got to take the positives that we've won the game, and the back four is so much stronger now than it was last season. We're going to hopefully concede less. It's just the fact that I'm not too sure the bench is strong enough for Manchester United to go the whole season. We still do have Alexis Sanchez to come back in, who could maybe provide another option for Manchester United from the substitutes bench. There was no thread on there today either. Them two are a bit behind schedule, but overall really pleased that Manchester United have got the job done today. You couldn't have asked for any more than that. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.